Hi everybody, this is the Prospect Hut, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion. Your host, the Hunter. Welcome back to the Prospect Hut. Hope you like this video. And hit that subscribe button. So we're in the offseason now for the New York Mets. And some names are being moved around, being discussed, being moved around. And players on the Mets and players, on other teams. But we'll talk about a prospect who was a prospect, and that's Brett Baty. Now, the Mets had a press conference on Wednesday, discuss what was going on with the Mets, what happened during the season, what they're going to do next season. Brett Baty's name came up. The Mets still like him. David Stern said the Mets still like him. They like the fact that they're going to play him a second a little bit. But his name has been bandied about in trade discussions. And this is from SI.com. I saw this about a week ago. Former Mets top prospect tabbed, most likely trade candidate this winter. This is from SI. Well, the New York Mets consider trading away one of their former top prospects this offseason. We're going to have to find out. We're going to find out very soon. In about 6 weeks, we'll have the, believe it or not, the winter meetings, believe it or not. We're going to have so much stuff on all the channels. You're going to love it. So you need to hit that subscribe button for this channel. Plenty of Mets prospect stuff we're going to have over on this channel for you. Because now that the season's over, I could really dig into doing this stuff and give you all the best content you could possibly have. If you had told New York Mets fans during spring training that one of their team's young third-base prospects would emerge as a superstar during the 2024 postseason, nearly all of them would have thought you were talking about 24-year-old Brett Baty. Not this Met fan. However, there's been another 24-year-old, Mark Vientos. Vientos won the Mets' starting job at third base during the season, has been a breakout player throughout these playoffs. Now he seems poised to become the Mets' third baseman of the future. I would say this, you leave him at third. If you lose Pete Alonso, it's much easier to replace a first baseman than it is to replace a third baseman. Look how many years it took the Mets to replace David Wright, by the way. Baty, on the other hand, spent most of the season in AAA and isn't on the Mets' NLCS roster, but he was part of the taxi squad. This is largely why Bleacher Report's Zachary D. Reimer called Baty the Mets' most likely off-season trade candidate in an October 18th article. Quote, Brett Baty looked like the Mets' third baseman of the future once upon a time, but it seems fair to say Mark Vientos beat him to the punch. Vientos drove in the most runs in the history of the Mets in the postseason. 14 runs batted in one postseason. Just incredible production. Huge home runs, grand slams. The Game 2 home run that he hit against the Phillies in Philadelphia when the Mets were behind, tying the game up, was just incredible. Quote, it's therefore understandable that teams were calling about Baty during the summer, and you can bet the phone will be ringing again this winter. He is, after all, still just 24 and only a year removed from ranking 21st on MLB.com's Power Rankings. Quote, it would certainly be in the Mets' interest to shop Baty for starting pitching, because with Sean Manaea, Lou Severino, and Jose Quintana set to hit free agency, 3 big holes are about to open up in the Mets' rotation, Reimer added. Given how Baty is still young and could develop into a solid MLB player, perhaps the Mets would prefer to keep him around, although this season might be the perfect time to maximize his trade value. Well, you let me know what you think about this video, and of course, what's going to happen with Brett Baty and his future. Is he going to be with the Mets? I don't think he's going to be a third baseman. I think the third base spot is now occupied. Maybe first base. That's a possibility. Why not? He is not a very good defensive player. But then Vientos wasn't either coming into the season, but they both worked very hard to improve their defense, which they both did. But where does his future land? Well, they got to move him, and they got to move Vientos to this guy, and that guy's going to go over here. You re-sign this guy, and no. Got to keep it simple. Simple question is, yay, keep Vientos. Yay, keep Baty, or nay, trade Baty. Simple. That's what I want to hear in the comments section, of course. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching. I'll say it one more time. Please subscribe to the Prospect Hut, and I'll see you later.